5 ways to say no without sounding mean. In other words, 5 ways to say no politely. Before I give you the 5 ways, let me just ask this question real quick. Do you all ever struggle to say no to your family members or your friends? You badly want to say no, but you somehow find yourself saying yes and you regret it later. Maybe because you're scared that if you say no, you're gonna sound mean, or maybe it's because you just don't know how to say no politely. Well, if that's the case, then this video is for you. I'm gonna divide the video into 2 categories. So the first category is when someone invites you somewhere, or a friend invites you somewhere, and you cannot really go. You're tied up and you're scared to say no. Most especially when they ask you to go to a party or maybe a hike or just to hang out, but you cannot do it. So you are scared to say no, so you just end up going blindly. The second category is when someone asks you to help them do something, or just some kind of support, or maybe financial support or physical support, and you really have reasons for not helping, but you really don't know how to say no and you don't want to sound mean. Let's get into the first category. So the first category is about when someone invites you to a party, or a friend invites you for a hike or maybe to hang out, but you are not in the position to go at that moment, or you just don't want to go because of your reasons, and you really don't know how to say no and just cancel the plan. So these are your responses to say no politely. Number 1, that really sounds great, but I really can't make it to the hike. That really sounds great, but I really can't make it to the party. Maybe next time. The next answer you can give is, unfortunately, it's not a good time for asking. Maybe next time. The third response to this is, I wish I were able to make it, but I can't. The idea that I want you to get from the responses is that when you're saying no politely, acknowledge them first, then politely decline. Appreciate that it asked you. That is so polite, and I don't think anyone would consider that as rude. I want you to compare those answers to just saying no bluntly in someone's face. That would sound so mean. Second category is where someone asks you to help them financially, physically, do some work, or just any type of support, but you are not in a position to help, but you don't know how to say no, you don't want to say no and sound mean. So here are some answers that you can give. I'd really love to help you, but I can't. That is more understandable than just saying no, right? If only I could help you. Maybe another time I'll be able to help, just not today. I hope that by now you are kind of getting the idea of saying no politely. So those are some of the ways that you can actually say no politely. I really hope that this video was helpful. Thank you so much for sticking till the end. And if you want to watch more of my videos, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future video. Bye for now, and let's continue learning English.